Well, hey everybody, I want to talk about the video title and why it is that I have not done a full review of the Akaso Brave7, because I've had a lot of people reach out to me and ask me, hey, where's the full review? Come on, we want to know about it because it seems to lack about this and that's coming right up. So the short answer is, after some communication with my Akaso rep and talking back and forth with the engineers regarding this one and its audio, and yes, it does have the latest firmware updated onto it, and I'll flash that up on the screen what the firmware number is. They have determined that this camera that they sent me is a faulty unit. Now granted, it was an early release on this one, and that's why the audio was so poor. And I'm going to show you some audio examples with the external microphone that they sent me. It is a USB Type-C lapel microphone, and the audio is better with the lapel, better in the fact that the audio is a little bit louder, but the clarity, the full range of the audio coming out of the external microphone was still not good. So obviously there's a problem with this camera. Now, just to tell you, there are some really nice pros about this. I mean, you can flip the image from the rear screen to the front while you're recording, which is a nice little feature. It has a removable lens on it, so if for some reason you were to scratch the lens, you can actually get a replacement. And if you take a look at the camera lens assembly, there's a lot of threads on this one. That is all out of metal right there on that metal ring, which helps to keep it waterproof. And, you know, the Texas weather here is still not warm enough yet to jump into the pool, but I look forward to testing it into the pool. When am I going to get the replacement Akaso Brave7? They said within the next week to week and a half, I'll get a replacement. They're going to actually test it before they send it to me to make sure that it is a working unit. But that's basically why I have not done a full review video of the Akaso Brave7, because when you compare it to the Akaso Brave7 LE, the launch edition with the dual screens, this one's got a decent feel to it. This one has a lot more substantial feel to it. The LE had a quarter 20 on the bottom. This one does not have a quarter 20 on the bottom. But this one, I will tell you, I mean, just being frankly honest with you, this one, the build quality feels much, much better. Unfortunately, the audio is atrocious out of this one, and I'm very, very glad to hear that it's because this one is a faulty unit. I'd like to give Akaso every opportunity, and I do that with every company. If there's an issue that I run across, I always contact them, let them know. She got with the engineers. They sent me a new firmware, which was supposed to work. I did the firmware. They wanted to confirm the firmware actually did upload into the camera. They wanted to confirm that the audio test again. So I did an audio test with the built-in microphone. I did an audio test with the external microphone, and it was still bad. So now I'm going to show you some quick little samples of the Akaso Brave7 with the new firmware, with the internal microphone, and I'm not going to boost it, and then with the external microphone, and I won't boost it in post, and just some footage, just general footage, just so you can see what the video quality looks like. And I hope to have another update on the Akaso Brave7 in possibly the next week and a half. As soon as it gets here, I'm going to do some rugged testing with it real quick. But that's where we stand. So now on to some of the sample footage. now time to check out this little external microphone, little lapel microphone that Akaso has sent me. It has a USB Type-C connection, which works with the USB Type-C that's on the side of the camera. One more time, quick audio test with the built-in microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's try this external. Okay, so now I've got the external microphone plugged in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what I expect is that the audio is going to be much better. I have an idea of why the audio built-in microphones of this camera do not do well, just like they don't do well on the Akaso Brave7 LE, their launch edition. And I think it has to do with the fact that they tried to keep the waterproofing to a certain level, and maybe the membrane that they're using over the microphones are a little bit thicker than what they need to be, and maybe that's what's causing the issue with the audio. But here is the lapel microphone or external microphone. One more time, quick little audio test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.